Hello again. All of us have many things in common. One of them is surely a strong dislike of bureaucracy, and there is one American author whose satire on bureaucracy makes one laugh at it, boil over it, and cloud up a little bit. This author really gave bureaucracy hell. And forgive me my wordplay, painted it even heller. Well, it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Today I'm celebrating Joseph Heller, whose experience as a bombardier during World War II inspired his masterpiece, Catch-22. The novel was published in 1961, although had been started in 1953. Initially, it was called Catch-18. However, Heller had to change its name because some other book had a similar title. I greatly appreciate Heller's style, as it is a fine mixture of comedy, tragedy, and farce that are placed in a delightful, rational order. The novel caused quite a controversy, as some critics declared it to be one of the most significant American novels of the 20th century, while other critics thought it to be boring, chaotic, and simply badly written. I assure you, it is not. The writing is quite eloquent and magnificently ironic. The title of the book soon became to signify a tricky, problematic, absurd situation. In the novel, there is a possibility for the soldiers to report themselves to be crazy and therefore be grounded from combat missions. However, the Catch-22 states that anyone who wants to get out of combat duty isn't really crazy. The simplicity of this catch makes it indestructible and mind-blowing. Nevertheless, the book is not about war. The war in Catch-22 is just a circumstance. The plot of the book centers around Captain John Yossarian, a US Army Air Forces bombardier. Yossarian is not a hero. He tries to avoid flying his missions, and yet is forced to do so. He is neither a patriot nor a believer. According to him, the enemy is anybody who is going to get you killed, no matter which side he's on. Such thoughts expressed in the book make it an anti-war manifest, as well as a challenge to the government, as the government proposes and bureaucracy disposes. Yossarian is one of a few sane men who can see the insanity of the war. No matter how hard he tries to stay in the hospital or to fly all his missions and go home, his goal is unreachable. He loses friends, makes dangerous enemies, meets his commanders, and still hopes to escape one day. Being a pilot, he has analytical professional communication strategies, while his friend Milo, for example, who managed to turn the war into business, uses collaborative strategies to his best. The most catching thing in the book is its bitter irony. When reading, you understand how shocking and tragic the described events are, how cruel, unfair, and unjust everything is, but the paradox of it is that you still smile. By the way, there is a 6-episode series starring Christopher Abbott and George Clooney. I strongly recommend the series as an addition to the book. So, in what case should one read Catch-22? Firstly, the novel is very problematic. It features human ambitions, greed, stupidity, the severest bureaucracy, and capitalism. However, the author doesn't separate the good from the evil. That is left to the reader. Secondly, the novel is ironic, satiric. Its humor is biting. All of that masks the horror, the violence of the routine war days. Finally, in my opinion, Catch-22 is about love. Self-love and love to humanity as a whole, as the novel starts with the line about love. It was love at first sight. It also ends with the sort of love when Yossarian decides to escape, find late Nately's prostitute and her kid's sister and help them, in spite of the former blaming him for Nately's death and literally trying to kill him. He evades death and jumps optimistically to his future. I can describe this book by a proverb: hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. For my next video, I have chosen something and have a riddle for you. The first one to guess it right will get a set of stickers in Contact. Here goes the riddle. The man who should be killing it right on the spot, keep it alive and feed it with the best of human thought, It is a crime to hide away its food. It is a dangerous to knowledge fruit. By the way, I'm in great need of your honest opinion on the video. Please write your comments or ideas. Give it a like if you did like it. Keep calm and read a good book.